is up, everyone? Welcome to my channel, and my lovely RV camper will soon, this will all turn into a house. But I digress. Let's talk about being in ketosis 16 years at the age of almost, bam, 56. Now, I've been doing videos for years and years and years, and most of my earlier videos were done in sports bras, so people could see that I practice what I preach. Key. Now, I have been my own N=1 experiment to see how my body responds to not eating any starches, any sugars for 16 years. I do a ketogenic omnivorous diet where you sort of ride that line between keto and carnivore, because I'm mostly just doing avocados for the potassium and different types of fatty meats, and I rotate those meats and fats. So my fats are going to be butter, lard, tallow. Yes, for the most part. Now, every once in a while, I will have things like a cruciferous vegetable cooked, right? Because I don't want the anti-nutrients. So we're going to have like cauliflower, and these are some of my favorites: cauliflower, zucchini, Brussels sprouts. Those are my favorite. Now, there's the whole cauliflower, asparagus, cabbage, Brussels sprouts, and the broccolis. Cook them because they can have a goitrogenic effect for those who are already suffering with some type of thyroid issue. Now, the thing that is important about the ketogenic basics and how to keep an amazing body is to eat high fat. And as you can see, over the years, my body has gotten a lot of fat for the age of almost 56. Yes, fat is very important for your cell linings, for your reproductive hormones, right? For your cholesterol, for muscle gain and growth. This is a big problem for those people who are doing high protein. This body is a high fat body, not a high protein diet body. I normally do a moderate to low protein. I'm only 5'6", so my protein lies between 50 and about 65 grams of protein. Now, when I eat too much protein, which can happen if I'm out at a restaurant and they give me a big ass steak, this is from time to time, but to be honest, I don't think I'll be eating out at restaurants anymore because of what's going on with our meats. Just saying. I'm doing unless I'm eating, there's a few restaurants at some of these really cool butchers where it's the butcher and the restaurant together. Then, my people, I'll be having those meats. Otherwise, it's a hail to the no. And my avocados, I'm thinking about planting an avocado tree and then putting a greenhouse around it so I can have my amazing source of potassium. Now, I eat a very high fat diet. I eat around 200 grams of fat or more, not under, each day, because your body doesn't burn protein. So if you're eating 2 pounds of beef or a pound of beef a day as a woman, for example, especially at my height and my activity level, well, a lot of that's going to become reconverted back into glucose. And even though I've got good GLUT4 receptor development and I can uptake and use that glucose, not forever. At some point, my body's going to go, Now, it's all about being in ketosis. And if your protein's too high, your ketones are either too low or they're unviable, which means you pee them out. And this messes with your hormonal endocrine balance. And then you don't get the gains as you go into menopause or the menopause. Because men, y'all go into menopause and almost no one talks about it. But I'm going to talk about the menopause that's happening to a lot of young guys where their test levels are right? They're free, and total testosterone levels are abysmal these days. And their estrogen levels are too high because they're estrogenic, which is why I watch the food that I eat and the attitude that I have and the circadian rhythm and the grounding and getting rid of the Wi-Fi at night and the positive thoughts. As hippie as that sounds, it really comes down to all these things as I eat a high-fat diet, moderate to low protein, and barely any vegetable carbohydrates. Barely any. And avocados, which are high in carbohydrates, they are also high in fiber and fat, which slows down the rate at which those carbs will hit the bloodstream. So you don't really have a glucose spike unless you are having a histamine reaction to avocado, because it's a high histamine food for a lot of people. I believe that I've had the endocrine amazing balances with my ketogenic experiment of the N=1 of probably being the one person who does not drink alcohol or coffee or falls off the wagon or cyclic ketogenic diets for all these years. The proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the pudding. We're going to age. You can't stop aging, but you can slow it down. My ketogenic journey has been amazing. And the only problem is the electrolytes. I have to drink water all day long. I cannot let an hour go by without drinking water. I have to make sure I have potassium, enough sodium throughout the day, and enough magnesium. Because if I don't, I will pay largely for it. And after a while, and as you guys can see, I had melasma on my older videos where I had hyperpigmentation spots all over my face, dark spots the color of this top, because I was not minding my electrolytes and it was jacking up my hormones. And I didn't know, because way back then, there wasn't that many people like me doing keto for this long. But you live and you learn. You live and you learn. So if you guys want to learn more, get ready for this challenge. Signups are not ready yet, but they're coming soon. I'm organizing to put the challenge on my website. It's $1 a day, $30 for 30 days. And I'm going to cover ketogenic diets, low carbohydrate fat diets, and carnivore diets for those who have histamine, mast cell activation, and any type of inflammatory disorder, CRP. And then for those who've got hypoglycemia severely or gallbladder issue, you could either do a low carbohydrate fat diet or a well-formulated with how to use bile salts, or taurine glycine, flushes on how to help heal that gallbladder, right? And knowing the difference between pancreatic pain, liver pain, and gallbladder pain, because it's all here. And a lot of people do not understand the difference between the different types of pains when you have a poor biliary duct plumbing system go left. Okay. So I hope this helps you guys. Be prepared on my challenge to learn everything, including exercise, because I think that learning how to resistance train and knowing how to do time under tension is so important for those GLUT4 receptors, because that's a part of uptaking using glucose so you can actually access ketones. Because if your blood sugar's too high, ketones become down the toilet. And that's why using blood glucometers and continuous glucose monitors can be so important in your journey of trying to get into ketosis. And whoever carnivore people say that you don't need to be in ketosis on a carnivore diet are in denial. Okay? Because if you want to be full natty and natural and not take exogenous things or do anything to harm your body, like chronic dehydration on a carnivore diet, or having your thyroid tank, then a lot of these mendices need to learn more about the female endocrine system, because even men, dare I say, are starting to have issues with their fasting diets, trends, and carnivore with high protein. You gotta be in ketosis. Body does not use protein very well as energy, and it can make your endocrine system tank. So energy. At the age of almost 56 and counting, you can go back 13 years on my videos and you don't see that much of a difference physically, because it's a lot of work. It's beyond the diet, my people. It all starts here. Discipline, knowledge, and experimentation. Don't give up. If you want to learn more, you can sign up for a consultation through stephanieperson.com. I also run a course where I cover all 3 diets, which is stephanieperson.com. You can sign up for that course. The challenge is coming soon. That's just a 30-day challenge with content with video, including videos of exercise, cooking, and anything that I can think of in 30 days. And it's a personal challenge. It's a personal best challenge. But more to come. Stay tuned. Comment below. Share this content. Book a consultation if you need to talk to me directly and hammer out your blood sugar, your thyroid, your weight issues, your histamine, your gut issues, your sleep issues, and you going into menopause issues at the age of, well, where I'm at, 55, going on 56. And I'm out because I got my horse outside the door and I think we're going to go. Shall we go ride? My dude. Can I open my door? Can I? What's up, my dude? That's my fur baby husband child. And I'm out. Peace.